NBC 15 News at 11 starts now.
Now at 11, a fire sparks multiple explosions in a building in Fitchburg.
Plus, authorities are trying to piece together the attack on a movie theater in Nashville, Tennessee.
And tonight's the night Governor Walker will go head-to-head with his competitors in the first debate of the 2016 presidential race. Good morning, everyone. I'm Ashley Matthews.
And I'm Christine Belport. Another wonderful day in store for us, but rain is on the horizon, isn't it?
Yeah, slight chance for it tomorrow. Charlie is in now with more on today and looking ahead to the weekend.
Well, it looks pretty nice today. A little bit wet tomorrow at times, maybe. We'll take a look at the extended forecast for you. 81 degrees, your expected high today with sunshine. By tomorrow, clouds will have already filled in. A mostly cloudy day, 30% chance of some showers or an isolated thunderstorm, and 78 degrees for the high. After that, right around 80 degrees on the high temperatures into next week with just slight chances of rain. We'll talk about all that in more detail coming up.
All right, Charlie, thank you. And your continuing coverage now. The cause of a fire and explosion in Fitchburg is under investigation. Fire broke out around 2 this morning on the 5000 block of Curry Court. A large metal pole shed caught fire, and there were multiple explosions with it, at least one caused by a propane tank. Authorities say the structure is a total loss, with damages estimated at $300,000. Fortunately, no one was hurt. A convicted sex offender from Beloit was found in northern Wisconsin with 2 teenage girls. He was arrested in Marinette County. Beloit police say the 2 14-year-olds were runaways. Now, one of the girls' mothers called police after learning her daughter was with this man, 46-year-old James Koch. Police then called Koch on his cell phone, and he admitted to having the girls with him in his car. They believed he was headed to Michigan. Koch is a convicted sex offender in Illinois. Police say the girls were not harmed.
New at 11, a state appeals court says people can't carry guns on Madison City buses. Wisconsin Carry, a gun rights group, has filed a lawsuit last year claiming a rule set by the Madison Transit and Parking Commission doesn't hold up in the face of state law. But today, the court upheld that prohibition. Around the nation, the investigation continues at a theater just outside of Nashville where police stopped an attack during a showing of Mad Max Fury Road. The suspect was shot and killed by police before anyone else inside was seriously injured. But questions about the attack still linger. NBC's Jay Gray has the latest for us.
Us to go.
Panic outside the Hickory 8 Theater.
Shots being fired right now.
While inside, Nashville police confront 29-year-old Vincente Montano, who's armed with an axe, pepper spray, and an airsoft pistol.
This shady-looking guy stood up with like 2 bags, and he walked towards the back of the theater, and he pulled out a hatchet and started attacking this family, and then he pulled out a gun, and we all ran out of the theater.
As 2 police officers alerted by witnesses rushed in, Montano had already grazed one man with his axe and had used pepper spray with red dye on a woman and teenaged girl. Police say as one of the officers approached, Montano raised his pistol, a pellet gun that looked like a semi-automatic weapon. That officer fired, then backed out of the theater. Next, Montano apparently tried to escape through a back door where he was shot and killed by members of the Nashville police SWAT team.
When he came at them in a threatening manner, they opened fire.
Montano had a criminal history that included assault and resisting arrest. Police say he also had a history of mental problems.
It appears this individual has had significant psychiatric or psychological issues. They are reporting that he had been committed 4 times, twice in 2004 and twice in 2007.
Investigators say there's still no evidence that leads them to a motive in the attack.
And that was Jay Gray reporting. Montano had a duffel bag and backpack at the time of the attack. Police say nothing dangerous was found inside.
Actor Bill Cosby has been ordered to answer questions under oath related to an alleged sexual assault. A judge ruled the actor must give a deposition in October in a civil lawsuit brought by a woman who claims Cosby sexually assaulted her at the Playboy Mansion in the 1970s when she was 15 years old. The woman, who is now 56, says Cosby gave her alcohol while she was there in 1974 and molested her. Cosby has countersued the woman, accusing her of extortion. And now to our Decision 2016 coverage, where we are just hours away now from the first Republican debate of this election cycle. Much of the attention is on Donald Trump. He's center stage with the top 10 contenders in Cleveland, including our very own Governor Scott Walker. NBC's Tracy Potts has a preview.
How do you feel, Senator? Quite good.
That's Rand Paul outside Quicken Loans Arena this morning. Inside, they're making final preparations for 10 candidates with frontrunner Donald Trump center stage.
Sort of an introduction. It's a first date, if you will, between our Republican voters and these candidates.
Mike Huckabee is the only one of the 10 who's ever done a presidential debate. Ted Cruz was a champion debater in college. It's all brand new to Trump, who says he's done little, if any, practice.
If they're not prepared today, it is too late to get ready.
I go out and run. It's a great way to relax.
A new IJ review video today takes a humorous look at how candidates are preparing.
What is Megyn Kelly going to ask at the Fox debate?
Let me check on that.
Hey, Mom, I can't say that on television.
Do you feel like you should be at the kids' table?
You know, it's better to start out in the minors and go to the majors than the other way around.
The bottom 7 candidates who did not make the primetime cut are in a separate earlier debate this afternoon. Tracy Potts, NBC News, Cleveland.
And with 60 seconds to answer questions, the moderators are hoping to keep it moving.
Comedian and talk show host Jon Stewart is retiring tonight. Stewart hosted The Daily Show for more than 16 years. Tonight is his last show. Stewart has been given credit for getting younger Americans interested in news and politics through the Comedy Central show. His replacement will be South African comedian Trevor Noah, who will begin on September 28th. The Wisconsin State Fair begins today. Governor Scott Walker attended the opening ceremony before heading to Cleveland to take part in that presidential debate. And tonight, the band Boston will perform. The fair will run every day until August 16th. Tickets cost $12 for adults ages 12 and up, $6 for youth, and kids under 5 are free. Preparations for next week's PGA Championship at Whistling Straits are underway.
Best part about it? Shopping. The PGA Championship shops will open to the public at the end of this week. The huge department store-like tent you just saw will be manned by 600 volunteers for the entire week and will have many products available for, of course, you to buy.
Practice rounds begin Monday with the first round to start Thursday. Now make sure to tune in to NBC 15 News at 5 and 6 tomorrow evening as I'll be road tripping to Whistling Straits.